Welcome back, everybody, Automotive Inc. Today we're going to talk about what I loved about the 2025 Chevrolet, and I actually think that truck in the GMC sister truck is probably the best all-around pickup you can get. Now, if you don't mind smashing the subscribe button, helps a small channel out, thumbs up, and notification bell. So now this video is going to be pretty short, but I will include the things that I did not like in a video link down below so you can check that out. Because the list was pretty nitpicky, and I know people are going to say, well, blah, blah, blah. I get that. We have to be objective. So there were some small flaws with the truck. You should check out that video. What's to love about the 25 Chevrolet is the overall build quality of the truck. The truck was substantially well built. I mean, I have really no qualms about it. But some of the greatest things is that L5P Gen 2 was such a night and day difference over the Gen 1 that I had. The exhaust brake was very good compared to the Gen 1. And the power, that sound of that Borg Warner turbo just spooling, it was a rocket ship. It was not the most powerful diesel out there. Obviously, we have the Fords, both have more juice. The Ram has more torque. And really, at the end of the day, it was just a very good truck in general. It held up very well. It had so many good aspects to it. The multiflex tailgate, the bedside steps, the biggest short bed length and biggest long bed length over the other two brands. And you know, I just, the list of complaints that where they could have done better was so small. Great crew cab, great overall. The custom trim, it has a higher dash in it, and I will say that bang for buck, it was a great truck. Fuel economy was on par with the other ones, but not the best, obviously. And ride quality on the Chevy truck is excellent. So whether you're going gas or diesel, it's kind of irrelevant. The substantiation of the truck is just as good no matter what, and you just have to pick your needs. So you need a diesel or a gas. Obviously, we know Kong did really well. That was the 24 Chevy Silverado. And I would have to say for 25, if you were going diesel, the L5P Gen 2, if you want a rocket ship, a good tower, not the best engine brake, but it is good. It's good, and it did really good. You know, you got to look at that because the GM diesel is the cheapest diesel you can buy, period. Even for 2026, it's going to be the cheapest diesel engine upgrade. Not the strongest gas engine when it comes to horsepower. It's just above the Hemi and below the 7.3, on par with the 6.8. But it gets the job done in tows. That truck, you know, did pretty good at 19,000. But we were talking about the 25 diesel. Did really good at 19,000. The gas, I think the gas engine has its match right around the 17, 18 mark, and will get the job done. But I mean, that's asking a lot for a gas. But you know, I just got to say that the overall build quality of the Chevy is really good. Now, unfortunately, because it got hailed on like 2 weeks after I got the truck, and it went to the body shop, and it was dismantled 6 or 7 times, and it still came back damaged at the last point, and then they fried my electrical system. Guys, I got to tell you that up to the 5,000 mile mark before it went to the body shop, I had no squeaks, no rattles, no issues with the truck, nothing at all. And after the body shop touched it, fried the electrical system, spent a week at Chevy, God knows what the computers were damaged or potentially. I ended up having a weird shudder in the transmission shifts here and there. It was getting worse towards the end. And so, obviously, I can't honestly review that truck any further because it now squeaks, rattles. I did have to pull off the A-pillars to fix the dash issue that they started, and my A-pillar plastics were basically almost shredded on the mount points where the spring tabs go into the metal. And you know, I had rattles everywhere. I couldn't figure out a lot. The biggest straw that broke the camel's back was having the transmission shudder. And whether that is the GM 10-speed issue or a computer issue, I can't honestly say. It's one or the other. And that's not fair to the GM truck, because up to, other than the hail damage, it was a beautiful, well-rounded truck, got the job done, zero problems, great at regens. It didn't have any issues doing short driving. It was just a great truck. So I really have no qualms about it. The heads-up display and up loving. Love the digital gauges of the big three. I like those digital gauges the best over the Ram and over the Ford for sure. I love the multi-flex. I love the bigger bed cargo room that it has. Just an overall great truck. And, you know, it just is what it is. I thought we could run that truck on the channel for quite a while, but unfortunately, because of the damage they caused, I can't tell you it's a Chevy GM thing or if it's a body shop jack-off thing. So at the end of the day, I love that truck, and I hope you'll check out what we're going to have here soon on the channel. I did put out a little video a while back, or a short asking some input. We had a lot of good input on it, had a lot of good thinking on it, and there'll be more to come. I'll catch you guys on the next one.